Hello, 5th and 6th grade. I'm going to do this video for you since I'm not here today. I'm really not good at what to do with my hands during a video, so I'm actually going to rest my fingers against my cheek like a scholar, and I'm going to kind of lean and try to look as professional as I can. So today I'm going to be talking to you about the Allen Reads book. Allen Reads is the idea that everyone in Allen has a community around a book. Everybody's reading the same book. Everyone's talking about the same book. The book for Allen Reads this year is a book called The War That Saved My Life. And I want to encourage you, if you have not read the book, The War That Saved My Life, read it. So good. It is about a girl named Ava who is born with a club foot. And what a club foot is the foot is like turned over so that the ankle is out and down and the foot's kind of sideways. And this is a disability that when caught at birth, you can put casts on it, and as the baby grows into a toddler and whatever, it's fixed. Well, Ava was born in the 30s, and there wasn't much that was done about it then, and her mother, who wasn't a good mom, put her in their apartment and just kind of locked her in there with her club foot. The mother was very abusive to her and her brother, more so to her than her brother. This book takes place during World War II in London, and there was a big thing called the Blitzkrieg, which was Hitler's proposed means of getting England to join into the war. They just bombed and bombed and bombed and bombed and bombed London, and there was a lot of bombings. And so during this time, historically, a lot of families put their kids on a train called a kinder train, or there was a child's train, and they would put them on this train and they would send them out to the country where they would live with a family and be safe from the bombings. And that lasted for a time. Well, when Ava found out about it, she knew her brother was going to be put on the train, but nobody else knew that she even really existed. And she was tired of the abuse that she was being dealt with at the hands of her mother. And so she actually, in the middle of the night, snuck out with her brother, and they went and got on the train together so that they could be together out in the country. And they get out there and they find out that there's really not anybody who can take them because they are so obviously abused and neglected. And that's kind of when the story takes place and starts kind of, that's where it really even kind of starts. It's kind of an ironic title that this is a war, which war is deadly and harsh and whatever, and this is the war that saved her life. And it talks about how living out in the country, there's a lot to it. It is a beautiful, beautiful book. There's actually a sequel to it, The War That I Finally Won. We do have one copy of that book in. It could be probably checked out by the time you get here. Sorry if it is. We'll hurry through them. Here's the really cool thing, though. Kimberly Brubaker Bradley, I have to say her name slowly because it's kind of a tongue twister, is actually going to be giving a speech Thursday night at the Allen Public Library at 6 o'clock. So if you've read this book, if you think you might want to read this book, or if you just like hearing authors speak and hearing authors talk about their craft, I'm going to strongly encourage you to, number one, read the book, and number two, go hear her speak on Thursday. So then when you do read the book, because I'm hoping you will, that you're going to be ready for this book. Okay, I will see you soon. Bye.